In the context of an increasingly global economy, how would you encourage the creation of jobs that allow workers to be economically self-sufficient? And I believe what that means, how do you get good paying jobs into the city? Also, what programs will you initiate or support to retain present firms in the city of South Bend where they will pay taxes? And we'll go first with B1.
Ready. As mayor, my #1 priority will be economic growth. First and foremost is establishing a strong pro-business environment that increases private investment and grows our tax base. I will work to enhance a business environment that is conducive for enterprises to form, compete, and grow. And we will work with our business partners to strengthen the business infrastructure, review rules and regulations to cut red tape, and facilitate better access for enterprises to financing and other resources such as land and labor. My administration will focus on jobs that pay $15 per hour or higher, with an emphasis in healthcare, research, manufacturing, and technology sectors. I will also work with our governor to bring good jobs to South Bend. Mayors across the state have benefited their cities by traveling with the governor to Japan and Europe. The mayor of Terre Haute, a Democrat, and his city has gained per capita more jobs than any city in the state of Indiana. South Bend, however, has isolated itself by playing politics instead of doing what's right for our city. I will not be a pawn of the governor, but plan to travel with him to assure that South Bend gets its share of jobs. Other results will include: I'm going to hire a top-notch individual with business development and private sector experience to lead a smaller and revamped South Bend Department of Economic Development. I will work with commercial developers to significantly increase private development with an emphasis on the downtown and the west side to grow South Bend's tax base, increase the number of good-paying jobs, and expand the number of employers in our city. I will support retention and expansion. Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay. I'm sure we can get that in later on.
Yes,
So, and 90 seconds is a bit of a horse race. So we will go to Steve, 90 seconds on keeping the good jobs that are here and bringing in more good-paid jobs to the city of South Bend.
Thank you. We have a great team with a can-do attitude that works very hard with local businesses to help them expand and grow. Again, Pro-Chiswick was a great example of that. Downtown South Bend Environmental Health Labs, PEI Genesis on the north side, wonderful expansion there. First, I want to clarify, the governor has not invited me to participate in any of his trips. When Joe Kernan was lieutenant governor, I did travel with him to Europe on a business trip. The important thing is really working with our local businesses to help them expand and grow. Our business growth initiative with the Chamber of Commerce is visiting local businesses to understand the issues before them so that we can work with them to make them, help them expand and grow. 30% of the businesses we visited say they intend to add new jobs over the next 18 months. We also need to have the infrastructure in place that allows businesses to succeed. The city of South Bend is the only community to have put a 40-mile loop of fiber optic cables that helps local businesses to be more creative, to be more affordable in their broadband needs, and this will help them to grow and add new jobs. It also positions us to attract great new jobs to this community, high-paying jobs like data centers and call centers. Third, the University of Notre Dame announced yesterday the hiring of an executive director for the new research park. We've been working on this for a number of years, and we'll have a great research park that will grow new jobs, encourage that spirit of entrepreneurialism that has been so strong in our community, and add to that opportunity for people to have great jobs in South Bend.
All right, Mr. Brown, you have 90 seconds on that issue. Keeping the good jobs, bringing in more good jobs.
There's more to economic development than growth at any cost. There is a cost to all growth. Some growth is good, some growth is bad. We have to make a decision what we want. Forbes just declared this week or last week that Indiana is the 49th state in the union, the least green. The only state in the union less green than Indiana is West Virginia, 49th out of 50. So growth at any cost is not what we want. What we want are companies in this town who have potential for growth. Here's one, for example. This is Solar World AG, a German company. Their IPO was in 1999. They had 5 employees. Today they support 1,300 people, 1,300 employees. Their sales growth last year, one-year sales growth was 61.2%. Their net income in 2006 was $172.3 million. The one-year net income growth was 179%. They had a one-year growth in 2006 of 54%. What we want are smart technologies, good green companies. that will employ people, pay a living wage, and make sure that our stewardship of our city passes on to the next generation.